I saw him by the station with his collar open wide, running through the crossing like the world was on his side. He missed the changing signal, then laughed and crossed somehow. For a second I remembered how it felt to be him now. He had no time for waiting, no reason to look back. A folded note inside his coat, a suitcase in his hand. I watched him join the crowd and vanish down the avenue. There are faces in this city that can bring you back to you. There goes the man I used to be, still running for the light, certain there was something more waiting on the other side. I wouldn't call him back, I wouldn't change his mind. Some roads are only understood when seen from far behind. The signal turned to green again, the crowd began to move. A taxi sounded somewhere and broke me from the view. I caught myself reflected in the glass across the street, older than I pictured, but looking more like me. I hope he takes the wrong train once or twice along the way. I hope he loves somebody he has no reason to explain. I hope he learns that losing isn't always losing ground, and some of what he's looking for is already around. There goes the man I used to be, beyond the city lights. I don't envy where he's going, I don't mourn what passed me by. The signal changes once again, and this time I cross the street, leaving him to yesterday and taking care of me. Another light, another street, and all the years between. People pass like water under changing lights. Names I'll never learn disappear into the night. Some are going somewhere, some have just arrived. I stand among 1,000 lives and listen to my own. There were doors I never opened, there were trains I let depart. There were words I carried years, then quietly forgot. I used to count the missing things as if they made me whole. Now I know an empty hand can still have something left to hold. While the city moves around me, I am standing here, not waiting for tomorrow, not calling back the years. Let every light keep changing, let every stranger go. I have been 1,000 men and somehow I am home. Once I thought the years would tell me what all of this had meant, but time has never answered. It only came and went. Perhaps a life is not a question waiting to be solved. Perhaps it is the way the light falls briefly on us all. If I could meet the boy I was, I wouldn't tell him much. I'd let him lose, I'd let him love, I'd let him hurry on. And when he asked me how it ends, I'd say, it doesn't, it becomes. The signal changes one more time. The crowd begins to cross. 1,000 shadows touch the ground, then separate and pass. I step into the moving street with nothing left to prove. For once I do not ask the night where it is taking me. Somewhere a window turns out its light. Somewhere another comes alive. And for a moment between the two, I am here. I am here. I passed the old hotel today, the one beside the square. The doors were new, the sign was gone, but I still knew it there. A crowd was waiting for the light. I stopped without a plan and heard your laughter for a while above the traffic again.
I took the train downtown last week and walked an extra mile.
The little shop we used to know had changed its name and style. I stood beneath the same old clock with nowhere else to be, and wondered if this restless town still brings you back to me. Somewhere between then and now, the years went passing through. The streets forgot our footsteps, but somehow we still knew. We never owned a moment, we only held it close and left a little part of us where we once stood. The city wears a different face from 20 years ago. The theater became a bank. The bars I knew are closed, but every now and then I turn expecting you somehow. Not as you would be today, but as I knew you then.
I kept no letters in a drawer, no picture on the wall.
I learned that letting something go doesn't erase it all. There are names we rarely mention, there are doors we never close, and There are places in this town the heart remembers most. I hope the years were kind to you.
I hope you found your way.
I never needed you to stay.
I never wished we'd stay the same.
Some things are beautiful because they change. Changing at the square.
The train is pulling in.
Another crowd begins to cross.
Another day begins.
And somewhere underneath these streets, beyond the rush and noise,
two younger hearts are walking still,
where we once stood. Curtains move across the room. The floor is warm beneath my feet. A bicycle rolls down the lane, then disappears beyond the street. The kettle hums, I turn it off. A moth is circling the light. For once I leave the curtains wide and watch the blue become the night. Through the open window comes a softer kind of air. It touches every empty thing as though somebody were there. I hear the city settling down, one room, one light at a time. And for a moment all I need is this quiet place of mine. A photograph inside a book falls gently when I turn the page. I look at faces caught in sun, untouched by distance, untouched by age. I put it back without a word and listen to the passing cars. The moon is pale above the roofs, not bright enough to hide the stars. Through the open window comes a softer kind of air. It moves across the wooden floor and lifts the papers there. I hear the city settling down, one room, one light at a time. And for a moment all I need is this quiet place of mine. There was a time I needed answers for every road that disappeared. Now I can watch the darkness gather without wishing you were here. Through the open window, the night arrives unseen, carrying the the scent of trees in places I have been. The houses slowly lose their light, the moon climbs over the line, and for a moment all I need is this quiet place of mine. The curtain moves, the kettle's cold, the night comes in and I let it. Flowers on the mountain bloom where no one knows. Through the spring and summer, where the quiet wind blows. Far across the hillside, one stands on its own. No one there to call it, no one leading home. A little far away, that's where the flowers grow. A little far away, where only small birds go. No one asks them why, no one asks them to stay. They bloom for just a while, a little far away. I have watched the seasons come and leave again. Some were full of sunlight, some were full of rain. There were names I carried, there were hands I knew. Somewhere in the passing, I let go of you. A little far away, that's where the flowers grow. A little far away, where only small birds go. No one asks them why, no one asks them to stay. They bloom for just a while, a little far away. Maybe we are flowers growing where we can, waiting through the silence for someone to understand. And maybe love is only a season passing through, beautiful because it cannot stay with you. A little far away, the flowers fall like rain. A little far away, they'll rise and bloom again. No one asks them why, no one asks them to stay. And I will think of you when autumn comes comes this way. Flowers on the mountain, falling one by one, a little far away, beneath the setting sun. There's a glass beside the window, and the ice is melting slow. Someone's laughing in the distance on the street below. I can feel the day grow softer as the shadows cross the floor. There are things I meant to tell you I don't say anymore. Stay a little longer before the summer goes. There's still light upon the rooftops. There's still time, I suppose. We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to name the day. Stay a little longer before the light fades away. There's a song from someone's radio drifting through the room, an old tune I almost remember, but I can't recall from whom. You were sitting by the window with the sunlight in your hair. Sometimes what I miss the most is simply being there. Stay a little longer before the summer goes. There's still light upon the rooftops. There's still time, I suppose. We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to name the day. Stay a little longer before the light fades away. Maybe nothing lasts forever. Maybe that's alright. Some things become beautiful just before they leave our side. Stay a little longer, that's all I meant to say. Let the evening find us before it takes the day. No promises between us, no reason left to know. Just stay a little longer before the summer goes. The ice has nearly melted. The radio plays low. The windows open slightly. A warm wind crosses through. The day is getting shorter, though the sky is still so blue. A shirt left on the railing, a book beside the chair. Nothing much has happened, but something's in the air. The evening came early today. The light slipped quietly away. I don't know what has changed. but nothing feels quite the same. Maybe it's only the wind turning the leaves now and then. The evening came early today, and I thought of you again. The streets are warm and sleepy, the sun is going down. Someone waters flowers without making a sound. I hear a distant radio from somewhere down the road, an old familiar melody. I thought I'd long outgrown. The evening came early today, the light slipped quietly away. I don't know what has changed, but nothing feels quite the same. Maybe it's only the wind turning the leaves now and then. The evening came early today, and I thought of you again. Summer hasn't left us, there's sunlight on the wall, but somewhere in the silence I can almost hear it fall. The evening came early today, no reason to ask it to stay. Some things leave so softly, you notice when they've gone away. Maybe it's only the wind, maybe it's where we've been. The evening came early today, and I thought of you again. The windows open slightly, the warm wind's coming in. The movie ended just past 9. The credits faded into black. I waited till the room was still before I put my jacket on. The old man sleeping down the road woke up and slowly found his coat. We smiled like strangers sometimes do when there's nothing left to show. After the last picture show, the lights come softly on. You gather up your little things and find the night has come. No music follows through the door, no voice tells where to go. The world world just carries on outside after the last picture show. The girl behind the counter smiled and turned the letters on the sign. Tomorrow brings another film, another story, another time. I stood beneath the marquee while taxis painted yellow lines. The faces on the posters looked forever young beneath the lights. After the last picture show, the seats are empty rows. A story that was everything becomes a story told. You don't need to understand why certain endings stay. You simply step into the street and carry them away. I've seen enough to understand the ending isn't wrong. Some scenes are meant to disappear so others can come on. And every life has moments no camera ever knows, the ones we keep inside ourselves long after curtains close. I buttoned up my jacket and waited for the light. The city moved around me like any other night. I didn't turn to see the sign or read the names once more. I crossed before the signal changed and left the film behind. The lights went out behind me and the city stayed away. There's a table by the window where two old friends remain. One is drawing little circles on the label of his drink. At another sits a woman reading something on her phone. Then she smiles across the table at a face I've never known. The waiter knows the regulars. He brings their usual things. Someone drops a fork and laughs. Someone quietly takes a seat. I watch it through the window from the corner of the square. 100 lives are happening and none of them are mine. Every table has a story. Every chair is held a name. Someone hearing good news, someone trying to explain, someone finding words at last, someone letting silence stay. And the city keeps them all for an hour at the end of day. A father cuts his daughter's bread. She tells him something long. He listens like there's nowhere else in the world that he belongs. Near the door, a tired couple share the final piece of pie. They don't speak for several minutes. They don't seem to wonder why. Every table has a story. Most of it I'll never know. Who came here for the first time, who has nowhere else to go, who will still remember this when 20 years have passed. Funny how an ordinary night can quietly become the past. Maybe that's what cities are, not buildings, roads, or signs, just millions of small moments passing close to yours and mine. The waiter starts to clear the room. The chairs go upside down. One by one the faces leave and disappear into the town. I turn my collar to the breeze and wait to cross the square. Tomorrow there'll be other lives behind the windows there. One more table, one more light, one more story for the night. The shops are closing one by one. Chairs are stacked behind the glass. A man is sweeping by the door. I nod and quietly walk past. My jacket hangs across my arm. The pavement still remembers heat. I have nowhere else to be, so I take the longer street. I'm walking home slowly. There's no need to arrive. The city sounds different at this hour of the night. A window glows above me. A train rolls out of sight. I'm walking home slowly, and somehow that feels right. I used to hurry everywhere, as if the years would wait for me. Always somewhere I should go, always someone I should be. Now I know a quieter way, a bench, a tree, an empty lane. Sometimes having time enough is everything we hope to gain. I'm walking home slowly, letting the traffic pass. Old songs from an open door follow me for half a block. The moon hangs over buildings, small and silver in the night. I'm walking home slowly, and somehow that feels right. I have lost a few good people, I have left some words unsaid, but not every memory has to make the heart regret. Some can simply walk beside you for a little while instead. So I'm walking home slowly under the fading blue, not looking for yesterday, not searching for something new. Just a warm night around me and these familiar lights. I'm walking home slowly, and somehow that feels right. One more corner, one more light. No need to hurry home tonight. I saw him by the station with his collar open wide, running through the crossing like the world was on his side. He missed the changing signal, then laughed and crossed somehow. For a second I remembered how it felt to be him now. He had no time for waiting, no reason to look back. A folded note inside his coat, a suitcase in his hand. I watched him join the crowd and vanish down the avenue. There are faces in this city that can bring you back to you. There goes the man I used to be, still running for the light, certain there was something more waiting on the other side. I wouldn't call him back, I wouldn't change his mind. Some roads are only understood when seen from far behind. The signal turned to green again, the crowd began to move. A taxi sounded somewhere and broke me from the view. I caught myself reflected in the glass across the street, older than I'd pictured, but looking more like me. I hope he takes the wrong train once or twice along the way. I hope he loves somebody he has no reason to explain. I hope he learns that losing isn't always losing ground, and some of what he's looking for is already around. There goes the man I used to be, beyond the city lights. I don't envy where he's going, I don't mourn what passed me by. The signal changes once again, and this time I cross the street, leaving him to yesterday and taking care of me. Another light, another street, and all the years between. People pass like water under changing lights. Names I'll never learn disappear into the night. Some are going somewhere, some have just arrived. I stand among 1,000 lives and listen to my own. There were doors I never opened, there were trains I let depart. There were words I carried years, then quietly forgot. I used to count the missing things as if they made me whole. Now I know an empty hand can still have something left to hold. While the city moves around me, I am standing here, not waiting for tomorrow, not calling back the years. Let every light keep changing, let every stranger go. I have been 1,000 men and somehow I am home. Once I thought the years would tell me what all of this had meant, but time has never answered. It only came and went. Perhaps a life is not a question waiting to be solved. Perhaps it is the way the light falls briefly on us all. If I could meet the boy I was, I wouldn't tell him much. I'd let him lose, I'd let him love, I'd let him hurry on. And when he asked me how it ends, I'd say, it doesn't, it becomes. The signal changes one more time, the crowd begins to cross. 1,000 shadows touch the ground, then separate and pass. I step into the moving street with nothing left to prove. For once I do not ask the night where it is taking me. Somewhere a window turns out its light. Somewhere another comes alive. And for a moment between the two, I am here. I am here. I passed the old hotel today, the one beside the square. The doors were new, the sign was gone, but I still knew it there. A crowd was waiting for the light. I stopped without a plan and heard your laughter for a while above the traffic again.
I took the train downtown last week and walked an extra mile.
The little shop we used to know had changed its name and style. I stood beneath the same old clock with nowhere else to be, and wondered if this restless town still brings you back to me. Somewhere between then and now, the years went passing through. The streets forgot our footsteps, but somehow we still knew. We never owned a moment, we only held it close and left a little part of us where we once stood. The city wears a different face from 20 years ago. The theater became a bank. The bars I knew are closed. But every now and then I turn expecting you somehow. Not as you would be today, but as I knew you then.
I kept no letters in a drawer, no picture on the wall.
I learned that letting something go doesn't erase it all. There are names we rarely mention, there are doors we never close, and there are places in this town the heart remembers most. I hope the years were kind to you.
I hope you found your way.
I never needed you to stay.
I never wished we'd stay the same.
Some things are beautiful because they change. The light is changing at the square.
The train is pulling in.
Another crowd begins to cross.
Another day begins.
And somewhere underneath these streets, beyond the rush and noise,
Two younger hearts are walking still,
where we once stood.
Where we once stood.
Curtains move across the room. The floor is warm beneath my feet. A bicycle rolls down the lane, then disappears beyond the street. The kettle hums, I turn it off. A moth is circling the light. For once I leave the curtains wide and watch the blue become the night. Through the open window comes a softer kind of air. It touches every empty thing as though somebody were there. I hear the city settling down, one room, one light at a time. And for a moment all I need is this quiet place of mine. A photograph inside a book falls gently when I turn the page. I look at faces caught in sun, untouched by distance, untouched by age. I put it back without a word and listen to the passing cars. The moon is pale above the roofs, not bright enough to hide the stars. Through the open window comes a softer kind of air. It moves across the wooden floor and lifts the papers there. I hear the city settling down, one room, one light at a time. And for a moment all I need is this quiet place of mine. There was a time I needed answers for every road that disappeared. Now I can watch the darkness gather without wishing you were here. Through the open window, the night arrives unseen, carrying the scent of trees in places I have been. The houses slowly lose their light, the moon climbs over the line, and for a moment all I need is this quiet place of mine. The curtain moves, the kettle's cold, the night comes in and I let it. Flowers on the mountain bloom where no one knows. Through the spring and summer, where the quiet wind blows. Far across the hillside, one stands on its own. No one there to call it, no one leading home. A little far away, that's where the flowers grow. A little far away, where only small birds go. No one asks them why, no one asks them to stay. They bloom for just a while, a little far away. I have watched the seasons come and leave again. Some were full of sunlight, some were full of rain. There were names I carried, there were hands I knew. Somewhere in the passing, I let go of you. A little far away, that's where the flowers grow. A little far away, where only small birds go. No one asks them why, no one asks them to stay. They bloom for just a while, a little far Maybe we are flowers growing where we can, waiting through the silence for someone to understand. And maybe love is only a season passing through, beautiful because it cannot stay with you. A little far away, the flowers fall like rain. A little far away, they'll rise and bloom again. No one asks them why, no one asks them to stay. And I will think of you when autumn comes this way. Flowers on the mountain, falling one by one, a little far away, beneath the setting sun. There's a glass beside the window, and the ice is melting slow. Someone's laughing in the distance on the street below. I can feel the day grow softer as the shadows cross the floor. There are things I meant to tell you I don't say anymore. Stay a little longer before the summer goes. There's still light upon the rooftops, there's still time, I suppose. We don't have to talk about it, we don't have to name the day. Stay a little longer before the light fades away. There's a song from someone's radio drifting through the room, an old tune I almost remember, but I can't recall from whom. You were sitting by the window with the sunlight in your hair. Sometimes what I miss the most is simply being there. Stay a little longer before the summer goes. There's still light upon the rooftops, there's still time, I suppose. We don't have to talk about it, we don't have to name the day. Stay a little longer before the light fades away. Maybe nothing lasts forever, maybe that's alright. Some things become beautiful just before they leave our side. Stay a little longer, that's all I meant to say. Let the evening find us before it takes the day. No promises between us, no reason left to know. Just stay a little longer before the summer goes. The ice has nearly melted, the radio plays low. windows open slightly. A warm wind crosses through. The day is getting shorter, though the sky is still so blue. A shirt left on the railing, a book beside the chair. Nothing much has happened, but something's in the air. The evening came early today. The light slipped quietly away. I don't know what has changed, but nothing feels quite the same. Maybe it's only the wind turning the leaves now and then. The evening came early today, and I thought of you again. The streets are warm and sleepy. The sun is going down. Someone waters flowers without making a sound. I hear a distant radio from somewhere down the road. An old familiar melody. I thought I'd long outgrown. The evening came early today. The light slipped quietly away. I don't know what has changed, but nothing feels quite the same. Maybe it's only the wind turning the leaves now and then. The evening came early today, and I thought of you again. Summer hasn't left us. There's sunlight on the wall, but somewhere in the silence I can almost hear it fall. The evening came early today. No reason to ask it to stay. Some things leave so softly. You notice when they've gone away. Maybe it's only the wind. Maybe it's where we've been. The evening came early today, and I thought of you again. The windows open slightly. The warm wind's coming in. The movie ended just past 9. credits faded into black. I waited till the room was still before I put my jacket on. The old man sleeping down the road woke up and slowly found his coat. We smiled like strangers sometimes do when there's nothing left to show. After the last picture show, the lights come softly on. You gather up your little things and find the night has come. No music follows through the door, no voice tells where to go. The world just carries on outside after the last picture show. The girl behind the counter smiled and turned the letters on the sign. Tomorrow brings another film, another story, another time. I stood beneath the marquee while taxis painted yellow lines. The faces on the posters looked forever young beneath the lights. After the last picture show, the seats are empty rows. A story that was everything becomes a story told. You don't need to understand why certain endings stay. You simply step into the street and carry them away. I've seen enough to understand the ending isn't wrong. Some scenes are meant to disappear so others can come on. And every life has moments no camera ever knows, the ones we keep inside ourselves long after curtains close. I buttoned up my jacket and waited for the light. The city moved around me like any other night. I didn't turn to see the sign or read the names once more. I crossed before the signal changed and left the film behind. The lights went out behind me and the city stayed away. There's a table by the window where two old friends remain. One is drawing little circles on the label of his drink. At another sits a woman reading something on her phone. Then she smiles across the table at a face I've never known. The waiter knows the regulars. He brings their usual things. Someone drops a fork and laughs. Someone quietly takes a seat. I watch it through the window from the corner of the square. 100 lives are happening and none of them are mine. Every table has a story. Every chair is held a name. Someone hearing good news, someone trying to explain, someone finding words at last, someone letting silence stay. And the city keeps them all for an hour at the end of day. Father cuts his daughter's bread. She tells him something long. He listens like there's nowhere else in the world that he belongs. Near the door, a tired couple share the final piece of pie. They don't speak for several minutes. They don't seem to wonder why. Every table has a story. Most of it I'll never know. Who came here for the first time? Who has nowhere else to go? Who will still remember this when 20 years have passed? Funny how an ordinary night can quietly become the past. Maybe that's what cities are, not buildings, roads, or signs. Just millions of small moments passing close to yours and mine. The waiter starts to clear the room. The chairs go upside down. One by one the faces leave and disappear into the town. I turn my collar to the breeze and wait to cross the square. Tomorrow there'll be other lives behind the windows there. One more table, one more light, one more story for the night. The shops are closing one by one. Chairs are stacked behind the glass. A man is sweeping by the door. I nod and quietly walk past. My jacket hangs across my arm. The pavement still remembers heat. I have nowhere else to be, so I take the longer street. I'm walking home slowly. There's no need to arrive. The city sounds different at this hour of the night. A window glows above me. A train rolls out of sight. I'm walking home slowly, and somehow that feels right. I used to hurry everywhere, as if the years would wait for me. Always somewhere I should go, always someone I should be. Now I know a quieter way, a bench, a tree, an empty lane. Sometimes having time enough is everything we hope to gain. I'm walking home slowly, letting the traffic pass. Old songs from an open door follow me for half the block. The moon hangs over buildings, small and silver in the night. I'm walking home slowly, and somehow that feels right. I have lost a few good people, I have left some words unsaid, but not every memory has to make the heart regret. Some can simply walk beside you for a little while instead. So I'm walking home slowly under the fading blue, not looking for yesterday, not searching for something new. Just a warm night around me, and these familiar lights. I'm walking home slowly, and somehow that feels right. One more corner, one more light. No need to hurry,